Hey there, this is SD, and we are back with another run. Gonna go for another Crystal B run today. We won Rock B last time out. It wasn't the strongest run that I've ever had. We had a bit of trouble actually getting scrap, and there was a brief scary moment in Sector 5, but it wasn't too bad in the end. And now we've got Crystal B, which is an extremely strong boarding ship. Mostly notable for the fact you don't have any weapons to start with. You've got cloaking and a 4-person teleporter plus crystal boarding, which is really, really strong. You just, at the start, don't have any way to kill auto ships or enemies with Zoltan shields. Oh, there's an immediate store, which we don't really want. We could go there to sell the Crystal Vengeance. This entire corner of the sector is not really reachable unless we want to double back on ourselves a lot. I'll go here. Maybe if we get like a double reward, it would then be worth going to the store and selling the Crystal Vengeance. Oops. Surrender your goods. Okay, they're trying to escape, but once we board all three of our crew, this Rebel Leo always has 3 crew of its own, so... They actually hit us through cloaking there, but the cloak meant they couldn't fire their mini-beam, so it didn't matter. Nice! Okay, I think now we can actually go to that store. We now have 2 things to sell. The fire drone is either 25 or 30, and the Crystal Vengeance is 40. I should have saved their crew positions. Put you in sensors. There we go. Sell that. Sell that. They have hacking here. We don't currently have any drones, but hacking is obviously incredible. I think we just get this. It delays shield upgrades, and we can't currently use that, but Crystal B is a very strong ship to start with, and just having that as an option for when we start picking up some drones is really, really good. Let's offer our assistance and attempt to scan the planet. Cool. Okay, we got to upgrade to our oxygen system. That's not really that useful, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Ugh, pulsar. I'd love to hack weapons here, but I can't. We will instead board into weapons, lock them down, and break them while we are while we have the room locked down. I think we'll get tagged by like 1 heavy laser. Yeah. But now we're completely fine. Okay, we get an NG. Not the worst thing in the world. NG will be my new pilot. Oh yeah, we need to actually charge our FTL, don't we? Because we were all over on the enemy ship. Let's go here. Okay, this is a pretty reasonable fight. You two go here. You start breaking weapons. No, don't go that way, you stupid idiot. I don't know what those two are doing, are they? Well, they were obviously also doing that kind of stupid nonsense. I still haven't gained a single hacking drone, so I can't actually use this system that we bought. However, I can upgrade our shields, although we're going to have a very quick look to see if there's a store. No, there isn't. I think I probably would have just taken the shield upgrade even if there had been a store. Check out down here. Sure, we'll escort these guys, I guess. This store is useless to us. One moment. Okay, we're back. It is a shame about this store because this has excellent weapons for our setup. Like getting a small bomb and an ion blast would have us set on weapons for possibly the entire run, but we can't afford either of them, unfortunately. And there's the other store, which we also can't really do anything with because we have 10 scrap. Let's try to cloak and access the cache. Cool. We can't kill auto scouts, so there's no point in us fighting that. We'll be looking to get a clone bay as soon as we can. Nice, outpost. We want to break this, and then we're completely safe. Good. I think I need one of them to die, and then I can send somebody into the clone bay to break it. Cool. We get a double reward. And now we're in very strong shape. Also finally got a drone out of that fight. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't do anything to this, which is very sad. That is a double reward, but we literally can't do anything to an auto scout. Had we been able to afford, say, the heavy laser at that store, we could have done that. They had no shields, but we couldn't. Search among the stores. Damn it. It's another auto scout. I could board into weapons, but I'm worried about them bombing my teleporter, and we have no reason that we need to do that. We can just cloak the bomb and then get the hell out of here. That's an ion bomb, isn't it? I think I probably get out before they even get to fire that again, because the ion bomb is very slow. I should have been venting the cloaking room throughout. Ugh. Look how close I am to escaping. Now we just need to wait. Let's get out of here. No, we don't need to repair damage. This sector was kind of okay. We got some decent drops, but scrap total is not great. Rebel Controls is going to be full of auto scouts. Uncharted maybe as well, but it's less likely to be, so I think we're going there. Uncharted could be decent when you have a teleporter, because there's a fairly common blue option that you can get. Well, we'll crush these free borders. Yeah, go there. That sees that entire top left corner. Okay. We can grind dodges against this ship. Probably should. We might not actually be able to kill this Mantis though, unfortunately, because we're going to get potentially stunned. Let's run you out of the room. Mantis gets stunned, we don't. Okay, we got him. So, since we've done that, it's now time to train. So I'm going to cut that bit. They shouldn't board us again. We'll train up our evade, and once that's done, I will come back and crew kill them. So, see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Let's make absolutely certain. Yes, I did unpause the mic. I've not left it on like I did last time. Now it's time to board and kill. I've already looked at the map and we don't have we have not spotted the store, but we only uncovered I think one beacon this jump, so that's not too surprising. Yeah, I still have that beam drone to sell. Check out the bottom of the map. We will attack this pirate and murder them. Ah, good. The missile's already down. And this is just free scrap. And we get a weapon. So now if we see any auto scouts, we can actually kill them. I will probably still switch to a clone bay because it makes killing auto scouts much easier. It also lets us get through Zoltan shields, so we have just got a that is a quite significant coup we've scored there. Let's chase them, and we succeeded. Good. Bring that back up temporarily, but it won't last. And there's only 2 humans over there. We will easily beat them. Continuing to just accumulate scrap and resources. We haven't gained any missiles somehow. Not that we currently have anything that uses missiles, but I would like to get a small bomb at some point. Okay, there's a store. Let's take one more jump and then hit the store. Maybe 2, actually. Possibly even 3. We don't have any missiles to trade there. I think I wouldn't trade them if I did. Nothing. Okay, we'll attack this ship. It can't hurt us. So this is an extremely easy win. Locking down so they can't run to their med bay. So once we sell the beam drone, we have a little over 100 scrap to spend at this store. That is enough to buy anything we might see there that we would want. Show me a clone bay. Yay! Go the beam drone, buy the clone bay. We can buy long-range scanners and a backup battery here, and we're going to do that. So, yeah, we're in really, really good shape. There's another store. We won't have enough scrap to do anything meaningful there. Take at least one fight first, though. This is the kind of ship we could kill without even needing to have a teleporter. Let him escape. We lock that down, blow up their Columba. Good. We could have trained weapon skill there, but my crystals, I feel like, oh good, we got another free 1 power weapon. I could have trained one of my crystals on weapon skill there, but since my crystals are going to get vented repeatedly, I feel like that's not worth it. Like, I did train one of them on engine skill for the moment. I didn't have the clone bay when I did that, of course. In fact, that is the person who is being vented now. My NG may get vented a few times as well before I get, you know, extra crew and can stop boarding with an NG. But that's fine. We can just retrain later. There really isn't much point going to this store. I'd love to go here and there. If that joined to the exit, it would be perfect, but it doesn't. I think I might go to the exit and check out this beacon down here and then jump back. Do I have enough space for that? Maybe. Okay, well, there's a slaver. This is very good. Lock this mantis out until he dies. Keep the damage off the NG, even though I will vent him if I have to. I'd rather not. Nice. Okay. 20 scrap and some free crew. Now, do I want to use Caldwell as a boarder for the moment? I think I do, even though slugs are generally really good pilots. He's not trained at the moment, and my NG is, and he's certainly a much better fighter than the NG. So, for the moment, he will be boarder number 4. Once we get another crew member, ideally a Mantis, we can put the slug on piloting and move the NG over to engines and just find a training ship. I don't think I can actually take another jump. I think I just need to leave here, but it's fine. This has been a very, very productive sector. We had a heavy laser and an ion blast drop. We got hacking at a store. We got long-range scanners. We got Clone Bay. We're just in really, really good shape. Actually, no, we got hacking at the store last sector. But still. Uncharted or Rock? We'll go Uncharted again. We do have live mine protection, but one moment. Okay, we're back. So we're going to go Uncharted again. This time we will have the long-range scanners from the start. Okay, this ship is annoying. Let's warp directly into piloting. Oh yeah, I should have probably been powering my heavy laser from the start. I also don't know why this slug is on doors. I'm gonna warp you back, that way there's no risk that they die if they bomb the wrong thing. Like that. It's a forward scout, so of course the reward sucked, but I'm gonna vent the slug too, and then I will actually put my crew in the right places. The slug actually means that we don't really need to have somebody on. I mean, we're in a nebula anyway, but the slug means we effectively don't really need someone to start on sensors. We know what crew we're going to be boarding into. Okay, this is fairly straightforward. Just board. I was a bit slow to lock down there, but it's fine. Didn't even end up needing to cloak there. Nice. We won't be using that for a while, but that is a very, very good late game weapon. I'm not going to vent Lagarde here. He'll go into the next jump with 124 hit points instead of 125. I think he'll be fine. Let's upgrade my hacking. I haven't actually needed to use my hacking a single time yet, but for those situations where I will need to use it, having an extra level will be very, very helpful. Nothing here. There's a store there. We don't really have anything that we want at a store other than resources, and we have nothing to sell. We're going to lock onto their life signs with our teleporter. This should give us scrap and crew. Yep. Okay. So now that we have a human, the human can be our fourth boarder. We can put the slug in piloting and the NG on engines. Don't really have anywhere else to go to get. I'm going to just go here to buy fuel since we have now 6. Sure, buy more. This is probably the rock ship that we will attack this fight in the Ion Storm, since we don't have a rock to lead them out of the nebula. Yes, it is indeed. We will arm the weapons. I'm kind of surprised that they have enough power to power all of these up, despite it being a low power battle. But enemies do weird things in low power battles. Okay, good. We just have to hover over the lockdown button and engage it when one of them is about to run to the med bay. Which will be about now. More free weapons. So yeah, we now have an end-game weapon setup that we've spent 0 scrap on. In addition to end-game systems already. This run's kinda going well. We just like bypass and maybe a backup DNA bank to secure our crew. We'll try to find a fight where we can train our new pilot. I'm gonna actually take these 2 fights and then jump back here. That loses 1 jump, but I mean the other 2 jumps that we're getting make up for that. There's not going to be another time. Okay, here we definitely are hacking. Those are nasty weapons. And they have a med bay. Cloak that. Okay, weapons are broken now. Unfortunately, we've used all our lockdowns, so they will probably be able to run to the med bay. Depends, we can let them in, actually. Go hacking. I'll leave Cubbin. Get my cloaking up. On boarding ships, upgrading cloaking and hacking is even better than it normally is because they buy you loads and loads of time. And you just need a certain amount of time with boarding ships before you generally win the battle. I should probably upgrade the clone bay next just to protect it against like a single damage missile. War Mantis. Just board into shields. Just cloak now. They should be dead before they get to really charge these up. Yep, and we get a Mantis, so we now have a better 4th border than that human. So the human's gonna go over to be my weapons person now. Let's keep going. Taking more fights. We will attack the ship. We're gonna hack this one as well. Those are very dangerous weapons. Good. I'll just beat the crap out of this guy. And gain even more crew. So we're now full on crew in Sector 3. We haven't spent any scrap on them. We're full on weapons. We haven't spent any scrap on those either. We did have to spend scrap on getting the systems, but that's fine. I'll probably put this second slug in weapons then. Albeit, I don't know, actually weapons are not very valuable on this ship right now. They will be eventually, though. That's where I want my other mind control proof crew member. More fighting. More attacking ships. Which one are you, Martin? Some very, very easy wins going on here. This crystal is the only one that actually needs venting. I'll probably save scrap to see if there's a store early in the next sector, which is between green and purple, as I recall, so there's a pretty decent chance that we get a sector that has 2 or 3 stores, whether it's a slug sector or like a civilian or an NG. We'll take this extra jump. There may not be anything there, but indeed there isn't. We win this easily enough, though. Everyone back to your stations. And there's definitely nothing at that exit beacon, because it's in a nebula. In that case, let's just jump there. Well, I was going to say probably the worst choice we could see would be Uncharted versus Zoltan, and that's what we get. I'm going to just keep going Uncharted. I don't want to deal with Zoltan Border Police. We almost certainly could deal with them, since we have a full crew and an ability to get through Zoltan Shield. But, you know, it could be risky, and why take risk when we don't have to? Like, we have a winning setup as long as we make a little bit more scrap. Frankly, we could... I would not be shocked if I could fight the flagship with my ship as it was right now. It would be a little tricky because we're low on resources. That would probably be the biggest problem. Obviously, we're arming the weapons here. Big long cloak. Flat gone. Danger over. Lock the rocks in. We win easily. Everyone back to their places. We're gonna go probably here, here. These two jumps are the only two non-nebula beacons in the sector. So the only place there could be a non-nebula store is that one there, since we've already seen this jump. Okay, so this is about the worst ship we could see right now, because Zoltan ships are our main weakness. This one isn't too bad. But we do need to get through the Zoltan shield, which will take a little while. Their heavy ion is probably the most dangerous weapon they have, so let's just cloak that. I'm gonna actually use my whole cloak timing here to charge my FTL, that way if things go badly, I can actually, you know, that helps me run away. I don't think we'll need to run away, but... Oh good, we dodged that, that's a big dodge. Unfortunately, that was also a big dodge, and that was on the other side. Are you joking? They've dodged 3 of my shots so far. I've only fired 5 of them. Good, good. Get over there. Lock them down. Yeah, that was a little tricky. You go fix the O2 now that we've won the fight. But yeah, we would mostly just want a store to buy consumable resources, because we have 2 drones. That's a little bit sketchy. Gonna go here, and then if I don't see a store, I will spend some of this scrap. Probably be worth getting weapons too, just to use the heavy laser and the ion blast together in case of another Zoltan shield ship. And a little bit of power wouldn't go amiss as well. We've not bought a single power bar in the entire run so far. Mostly that's been fine. Cool, free stuff. Okay. Let's do this. That way we can use the hack more easily. We have this as an option. We still have enough scrap to buy anything we might want in a store. We don't need the piloting. upgrade for this because we have a clone bay, so if it is manually searched, we can just take it. It's not, it's an auto scout, but we'll take that as well. Let's blow the drone up rather than their weapons. Cloak. Mantis is going down, but we're gonna smash all their other stuff. And we should be... I don't think this is safe to try to dodge train against. We'll just go and break their weapons and their drones every time they fix them. And when they fix their weapons again, we board again. And we will do this ad infinitum. Except it won't be ad infinitum because they will die long before then. I should be able to break this before they fire that, but I figured I might as well power up the shield just in case. But as you've probably heard me say before, if you've been on this channel for any length of time, 2 crew break 1 level on a system every 6.25 seconds. So once you completely break an auto scout's weapons, you are totally safe with boarders if you just repeatedly board into the weapon system when they get a point of repair and break it again. Good work, Dying Crystal. And we win. Still no store. Buy another power bar. I would get 100% cloak evade, but since our crew are not currently trained and we haven't found any good trainer ships, that one probably would have been had it not been a low power battle, because we could have punched them down to just the heavy laser and used that, and just repeatedly punched the weapons and drones in such a way as to not do them any hull damage, but leaving a weapon that could shoot at us up. But it was a low power battle. I didn't feel like it was worth it. This path sucks. I hope the store isn't, say, there. I'm also going to avoid looking at that jump just because, I mean, we could go here, but it's a nothing jump, and we seem to need some time at this end of the sector, so let's just start making our way over there now. It's not the end of the world if we don't find a store. This is awkward. Board this side. It does unfortunately leave their weapons up, but we can break their shields and their engines. The engines will stop them running away. The shields will allow our weapons to actually do stuff. Okay. They now can't dodge, so let's do that. They now will never fix their weapons. Yeah, level 3 piloting. I can probably now win this without boarding again. Let's just cloak to make sure that this drone can't do anything to my crew as they clone. Let's get the O2 back, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Everyone get back to your positions. Oh yeah, we have this straight path towards the exit. That is kind of unfortunate. One, two, three, four. We've got an extra jump, so we might as well take this one. Though there may not be anything here. And there isn't. We will attack this ship. Okay, this ship can't hurt us, so I guess we're training. Since it'll take a little while because they only have one laser, but it's literally incapable of hurting us. So, oh yeah, we can train our weapons while we're here as well. So, I will meet you when that's done. Okay, we've trained everything except weapons, which we'll train in a moment. Let's just warp everyone in here. There we go. Lock them in. Since we've now done that, let's get our engines up for 100% cloak evade. Do I have anything? No, I don't have anything that I want to sell right now. We will attack the pirate, obviously. You lock them out. And let's see if we can break this before they clone. Unfortunately, not so much. Just worried about them bombing my clone bay there because my crystal was about to die. Okay, there we are. Nice. We will just sell that for loads of money. We are once again down to 2 drones. But like, we've never, I think, been much above about 5 because this ship doesn't start with any. And we got hacking really early. There obviously won't be a next time. We are simply going to murder you. We don't need to hack here. We just need to break 1 level of weapons and we're fine. There we go. Ugh, well, that's annoying. Still, our next set of boarders will go into shields. That will pull whoever gets cloned. There we go. Still no door spotted. It was either, you know, there's a couple jumps we haven't seen, or this could be another 0 store nebula. We're never going to know, because if we don't see one, there were a few jumps we didn't spot. Our only hope for one is if it's there. We will manually search. Gives us another combat drone to get rid of. It also gave us 2 drones, which is very nice, and 8 missiles. That's max missiles and max drones. So that's quite good. We now have a lot of stuff to get rid of. Boosted up our consumables a little bit. And yeah, no store here, so we're not getting one this sector. It's fine. Blech. Vent through into there, that will make us win faster. We're going to vent our crew anyway. So, off to the exit in the next sector. We made quite a lot of scrap in that sector, considering that the layout was pretty poor. We still made a very, very high amount of scrap indeed. Especially those last couple of jumps with the drone drops that we will sell here in this civilian sector. So, what do you have? No immediate store. Gonna upgrade my hacking. We have like, this is 70 plus scrap worth of stuff to sell, so I'm not worried about not having enough. Stores are likely to be at the front of the sector because there's a nebula at the end and there can't be a store in the nebula. This is the sort of fight where you're glad to be aborting shit. Let's just cloak. The cloak and the hack will buy us loads and loads of time, and we'll win the fight during that time. Cool, we doubled our fuel. You two get vented for sure. You two are fine. Hooray, we found a store. We will just be buying probably all the consumables here except the missiles. We're now up to 23 missiles. I'm very much now hoping we can find a breach bomb too, or a small bomb. We had to pass on a small bomb earlier because we had no money. By the burst laser one. Not really feeling it. I mean, it's better than the charge 2, I guess. I'm not sure if it's enough of an improvement to be worth spending the scrap on. I wouldn't be using that weapon for quite a while. Nah, I'm passing. There will be at least one other store in this sector. Down below somewhere, it looks like. So let's go find it. No, we're not paying your toll. We'll make you pay instead. But not in money. If we lock down there, we effectively lock down the weapons room as well. I engaged that hack too late. Crush those weapons. Nice, we get a Hermes missile. This is a very, very strong boarding support weapon. We're going to upgrade to start using that pretty much right away. We've spotted a store, but I don't care. I want my Hermes. I have another jump that I can go to. You know, this is great for just punching out weapons, punching out med bays, that sort of thing. We don't always need it, you know, I mean, we've been doing fine pretty much with no weapons for most of this run. But the stronger the ships get, the more advantageous it is to just be able to quickly apply a bit of system damage to help you win a battle. Take the fight and then go to the store, buy more consumables. No, we're rejecting this offer. We'll board them rapidly enough that they can't board us. Okay, we're safe now. We don't need the missile for this fight, then. They've got pretty tough crew over there. But it's not tough enough. Yeah, whatever. I forgot to use lockdown. I'm dumb. Well, once this lockdown runs out, we will let him in and then lock him in with the hack. We don't need to vent anyone because we're going to a store. Although actually, these two probably need venting anyway. Zoltan shield bypass. Great. I'm gonna sell this. Like, we could eventually use that instead of the Hermes missile against the flagship, but that's ages from now. You two still need venting. You two don't. Hopefully, especially now with that Zolt shield bypass, we can replace the Hermes with a breach too. But if we can't, I'm not exactly going to be devastated. Let's head up towards this nebula. We're going to dive in this sector. The exit is over to the left in a nebula. And we have cloaking and hacking and high enough to get 100% cloak evade, so we have very little reason not to do that. I think we'll probably end up using the Hermes in this fight. Martin, you lock down. Cubbin locks down next. I said Cubbin locks down next. Oh, I can't run my crew out of there because of the lockdown. That was a bit silly. Whatever. Cloak this. Nice. Vent all of these people. we take this fight and then go up into the nebula? I think we do. Although on the other hand, if we do that, we probably lose this jump. Let's head for this jump. We can take stuff behind the nebula. See if this is manually search or something like that. Yes, it is. Let's manually search. We get an NG who we do not need. We could make them our new shield person, but we'd need to train them up. Let's just take our 16 scrap and go. Let's hack the weapons and board the weapons. Good. These three will all get cloned, but that's completely fine. And we can just beat this ship with the previous tactics that we've used against auto scouts. Actually take the hack off to let them repair faster so that we can break the system again faster. Our mantis got vented sadly, but whatever. Nice work! I didn't think they had managed to do that, but they did indeed break it as they died. You can see even though my crew are cloning over and over again, they still pretty much have max combat skill. We could probably make this faster by slinging a Hermes missile or two at them, but why bother? We don't need to spend resources, we are in complete control. Nice work. And just one last point of system damage. We might as well put the hack on now then. I think they'll end up bringing this back right about when Cubbin suffocates. Yep. Not an especially dangerous fight then. Get shields up now. I'd also like to buff cloaking. That'll be next up. Sure, explore the asteroid field. This fight should be very easy. They don't have many crew over there. We'll just board right into their weapons. Let's not bother hacking since they hacked it. Just cloak and they don't even get to fire their weapons. This layout is one you always want to see when you're playing a boarding ship. They never, no matter how late in the game it is, this ship only ever has 2 crew. Often 2 very weak crew, like say, might have 2 NGs on it. I didn't even notice which crew they had over there. I was not particularly bothered, since it wouldn't have mattered what 2 crew they were, we still would have won. I think one of them was a human. We will attack this pirate, of course. I don't think we need to hack here either. This is the only dangerous weapon and we can just cloak it. If we really needed to, we could blow it up with the Hermes, but we don't. Fully trained engines crew. I could move Kirkner over to shields then. Yeah, let's chuck the human off. Gives me some free power. At the cost of my shield skill, but shield skill is not that relevant. If I can find an enemy, an auto scout and an asteroid, I can just hull breach its offense and get the skill that way. Oh yeah, you should get vented actually. I'm going to actually take this fight. It means a double dive, but it's a double nebula dive. And I really don't care about that. Yeah, I forgot to save my new crew positions. Let's do that now. It's this ship again. Cloak. Punch these 2 out very easily. That NG was obviously completely unnecessary. these dive jumps, I will probably put the Mantis on doors. Yeah, let's do that now. I mean, I may end up boarding the ships anyway, because sometimes the Rebel Elite ships are such that, well, especially with crystal boarding, you can just board them and kill them, and that ends any threat they pose. But it depends on the ships. Okay, dive number 1. Actually, this is a triple dive. Who cares? They're all nebula dives, so. Okay, this ship is one that we can just board. Just chain lockdowns together over and over again. Break these weapons. No hover beam. Come on in. And we win this easily. Some of them might actually escape to the medbay, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, they did. Who cares? You can come back in and we'll kill you the second time. This time there's not 2 other humans to distract us. Also, we have our crystal lockdown powers back. This next fight will also be a low power battle. But the one at the actual exit beacon won't. Actually save our crew positions like this just for the duration of the dive. Oh, that's more boarding elite ships that do not actually have a teleporter. I don't think we even need to hack here. We'll just go in there, lock down. Break the weapons as much as possible. And yeah, same thing as last time. They're going to fight us 4v4. 2 of them will run to the med bay. 2 of them will kill. And the only difference this time is instead of locking them in with the hacking, we'll use our recharged lockdown powers once they come back. Yeah, these 2 don't actually have a med bay to run to, so... That was faster than I expected, so that guy actually got to run to the med bay a second time. Come on, Cubbin, you can do it. And now we have the actual exit. This would be a run where you could quite easily score farm by just jumping between dive ships repeatedly, because you've got this big nebula. We're in a position where we could fight certain ships indefinitely and never take damage by just boarding into their weapons and breaking them with our crystals. And it wouldn't require, against some of them, it wouldn't require us to use hacking, so we wouldn't run out of consumables. This one finally actually has a teleporter. We'll board with our 3 crystals only then. Let us vent these fools. Flak doesn't matter. Okay, we're safe now. My Engie's not really doing anything here. Good, catch them in there. Good work, Engie. These guys will need venting even though they're not. Even though they've got 2 jumps here. You don't. You'll be fine after 2 jumps. So we're just about to jump into Sector 6. We are way ahead of where we need to be. We need nothing else at stores, although we'd like a breach bomb too. Rebel Stronghold. Let's see if we can find look around. Well, we might have found it on the first jump. Because we have long-range scanners, so it's going to be a beacon that looks like this. I'll take that. There's a flak here. Can't really get it without selling something, and I'm not sure what I would sell. I could sell the halberd beam for it. That seems unnecessary. Yeah, unfortunately I'm passing on the flak. If we had managed to get a bit more scrap, I could have done it. Maybe if we find look around here and we can jump back. We'll see. We did. Let's just hack the missiles. Oh yeah, I forgot to move my mantis back out of doors. Okay, they're all locked in now. Hack that. You don't get anything extra for crew killing the constructor flagship. It's exactly the same as if you'd just blown them up. But, you know, we have an easier time crew killing them than killing them with conventional weapons, so we might as well just do that. Get wrecked. You gonna break that? Good. And they're dead. Let's pillage the ship. We get a very expensive rubbish weapon that we can just go and sell. Oh yeah, let's fix your position now that we're not diving. Yeah, I figure I'll go back to the shop, sell the Vulcan, buy the flak. Then we can spend the rest, since we've already found the constructor flagship, we don't need to worry about that for the rest of this sector, so we can take advantage as much as we can of the nebula that's here. We can just go to ship fights. That's all pretty good. We can use our long-range scanners to make a lot of scrap. We might as well take, these 2 jumps are free because we've got 2 points of fleet delay, so we might as well go distress, asteroid field, store, and then onwards. We don't need the flak right now. We are crushing everything regardless. We'll lead them to their destination. Okay, that suggests this sector has quite a lot of stuff in it, because you'll notice this quest, we got it right here, and it's stuck in the next sector. That means there's no beacons for it to take over. So that would indicate this sector is very, very rich in fights. Not a surprise, rebel strongholds typically are. We will just board them. If we can breach weapons, we can get shield training here from the asteroids. The Hermes missile does have a chance to put a breach in. Hoping we would break the piloting before they all died, but we weren't so lucky. We also didn't breach there. I can probably actually do this by just waiting until they have level 2 and then boarding in there. Although I can't actually see when they'll be at level 2, so maybe not. I could punch their shields down to hit them with our heavy laser, except then they would be getting hit by the asteroids, and we therefore could not train on them. Gonna move you out of there so that we don't have any dodge chance. I might just punch them down every time they have level 1 weapons. That will kill them over time and probably too quickly to get the skill, but yeah, I'm going to just do that. So I'll meet you back when this fight is over. We'll see whether we get full shield training or not. Okay, we're back and we're about to win the fight once we punch their weapons out for the final time. We got level 1 shield training and a fair amount of level 2. We're not quite all the way there. But we'll probably pick up the rest of level 2 just from random stuff over the rest of this run. Back to the store. Goodbye Vulcan. Hello Flak. Put this here in place of the Ion Blast for the moment. I might eventually replace the Ion Blast as well, but you know, if necessary, we can swap the Hermes missile out in the later phases of... Use just the Hermes missile in the early phases of the flagship, and then swap it out and go like this. That's a perfectly reasonable flagship killing set of weapons. Especially since we're going to kill all their crew in phase 1 and have complete free reign to just run around on their ship and cause havoc. Get the cloak up. Oh no, it's a trap. How will we survive? You two go in there because I don't want to lock them necessarily into the med bay. Which one are you, Lagarde? You lock down. Oh good, we got rid of the missile. Let's missile their med bay just to make this faster. Cloak the ion bomb. Win easily. Think. This fight is better, it just sees more. I can upgrade my doors right now just so that I don't have to worry if anyone boards me while I am boarding them. We'll get shields up next, then we'll work on the weapons in Sector 7. We need 7 7 weapons? Yeah, Flak is 2, Ion Blast is 1, Heavy Laser is 1, Halberd's 3. We only need that when we're actually fighting the flagship, which we have still plenty of time before we do that. Okay, this fight's gonna be annoying. I'm actually more concerned about their drones than these pathetically weak weapons. So let's see if we can blow them up. See if we can break their piloting before we shoot a Hermes missile at their engines. Okay, good. They don't have very high-level engines. That's positive. We're likely to have to use a few missiles just to stop them running away in this fight. Oh good, we breached that. And we breached that, so we won't need to use any more missiles. We can win this just by boarding. Is that 4 missiles used? That's whatever. Might as well take another store, see if we can find a breach bomb too. It's a forward scout to see what you're cloaking or hacking first. Doesn't matter that much. Doesn't mean we should hack their weapons. We haven't switched weapons back to the Hermes, but the Hermes wouldn't do anything in this fight anyway. Neither do these weapons, unfortunately. Pull them into shields, break the clone bay. Good. Scrap grain in the sector has been reasonable, but not that great, considering we got look around fairly early. I think most of the fights must have been up there. Though I don't know, we've had a lot of fights. I guess one of the reasons is just we've had several fights, but they've been against forward scouts, which generally give bad scrap rewards. We do still have all of this nebula to go through. Heavy Laser 2 is a weapon I really like using, but it's completely unnecessary here. It's a side grade from the halberd beam. If even that. The advantage of the Heavy Laser usually is that it's better at crew killing than the halberd beam, but of course we already have a way of crew killing. And, yeah, the other stuff just whatever. So, sad store. Just take more fights. That beacon that we saw there outside the nebula was pointless. What are you hacking? We will hack a moment after they fire the chain laser, if they get to actually fire that at all. Punch these down. Okay, no dodging. Switch to heavy laser and flak then. Go and punch shields down, make this faster. Okay, good. No more hacking my weapons. I do love the sound of heavy lasers putting hull breaches on auto scouts. It's a very, very satisfying sound to hear. Let's get those shields up, and in Sector 7 we work on teleporter and weapons. Okay, they don't have hacking, they have drones, and I'm a little worried about the possibility that because this is a low power battle that they could bring out different drones partway through if we start damaging their systems, but it's kind of a risk we have to take, I think. Looks like we now have control of the fight. Yep. It'll take a little bit for these weapons to manage to start landing hits, but once they do, we will just win. Okay, no more evade. And no fixing shields. So next volley will win it. Probably 2 power bars we didn't do after we got the shields up. This ship is pretty dangerous to start with, but once we get through their top-end weapons and drones, it just becomes not much of a threat. Yep. You go help out. Let's see if we can... Well, we won't be able to break these drones completely. We're too close to... But whatever. Not really that bothered if they want to flit around with a beam drone. Wow. First try. Their dodge appears to not be very good. Very easy win. Yeah, the scrap totals, we've had a lot of fights. The scrap totals just haven't been good this sector. And we're going to take this fight in the asteroid, but that's going to be the last jump we get. So, this is still our highest scoring sector. It's just, it's not as absolutely dominant as Rebel Strongholds can be when you get early look around as we did. But of course, for all I know, we're going to get like a double reward here or something. We can use this actually for the rest of our shield training. I won't even bother cutting it because we don't really need to. I'll keep my evade up just for right now. NG's virtually already there. Yeah, I'll keep this up. We'll do this the slow way, and that buys more time to get the shield training. Although actually, we'll charge these up and just not use them. There we go. Everyone back to your stations then. Break those shields. So yeah, we're off to the exit now. This was quite a good sector, even if it wasn't like a spectacularly good sector. We made, yeah, 389 scrap and 47 in drops. Drop, I should say, it was just the Vulcan. Rock or abandoned? We can deal with Lanius bombers. This is arrogant, obviously, but it's not often you get a chance to dunk on Lanius bombers. and I'm gonna take it. Let's go investigate. We have a full crew. Let's take him to his family. Just take these fights. I don't really care that much about finding a store. All we want is a breach bomb. Lock them down. Take their med bay out, now they won't even think to run there. There we go. Welcome in. Look out, they have Alanias. These two are fine. Let's get the clone bay all the way up just to protect against bombs and such. Let's also do that. We could theoretically also go oxygen 3, but we don't need to do that. Take out that med bay. Good, we are completely safe now. Let us celebrate our safety by punching humans. We must have set a fire with our Hermes missile there. More fighting. Do you need assistance? Apparently yes, they need assistance in dying. I'm gonna actually let them come in, not lock them out with the crystals, because I have a limited amount of time before I need to win the fight. So. Or at least a more limited amount of time than I would typically have. Cloak this missile. you can just get vented over on that ship. Good, we found a store. Have a breach bomb too. Takes a fight first to get us some more scrap though. We will fight the Lania Scout. Find out what they're hacking first, because if they're hacking Clone Bay, then obviously that's dangerous. Them hacking weapons is also dangerous, but... let you in. Clone Bay down, and we win. We get a double reward and a full map reveal from that. We will once again just vent on the enemy ship. It'll be a little tricky against Lanius bombers because they're highly likely at this point to have mind control, which we obviously don't have a counter for, but we can work around that. And we can fairly quickly get, you know, these conventional weapons up if we need them. You know, we can probably do that at the next jump at this store if there happens to not be anything good there. Should we go to both stores or should we just hit one? I think we'll hit both just because there's fights up there. Although actually, no, we won't because yeah, there are fights up there, but it's also a complete dead-end trap. Well, that's a pity. In that case, we're going to go here, store, there, and onwards. Lockdown. We're completely safe now. We don't need to use another lockdown. We also don't need to use a Hermes missile. Okay, we have enough scrap for anything we might want. Sadly, this store has basically nothing that we do want. We'll just buy the drones and move on. That quest could itself be a store, but like whatever, let's just start getting some scrap, getting some upgrades. Lanius bomber at a pulsar. I think I won't bomb this. I won't board this then because like our crew will die and the pulsar could. Although actually we have a Zoltan thinking on it, so we could keep the Clone Bay out. Let's see, they're gonna board us. go and punch them while they're running to join the mind-controlled person. Okay, that's down. Let's go Borderlandius Bomber in a Pulsar. No, we don't accept your surrender. Hooray! Without the Zoltan, I would not have done that, but the Zoltan makes it not dangerous. Nice work, Zoltan. Off to the quest. Thank you for this free stuff. And we are boss ready, basically. Frankly, we've been boss ready for a while. But... what are you hacking? Not Clone Bay, therefore, we are going to board you. Just brute force Delanius. Yeah, when Crystal B gets out to a good start, which we very much got out to a good start, it's basically the strongest ship in the game. I wouldn't fault anyone who had this ship at the top of their tier list, although I don't personally. Exit. We might be able to get that jump, but I'm not sure. Scrap some of the debris. Nah, sadly. So there's no point in diving. Let's just move on. Max out the reactor. Well, there might be a store right at the start of Sector 8, so let's hold off on that for just a moment. Nope. We don't really need a repair station. Let's just take more fights. Oh, you annoying people. Their drone blocked the missile that was aimed at their clone bay. Which will, of course, enable them to clone people. And then they dodged with their autopiloting. You're going to shields, that will pull them. Now go in here. We should be able to kill these two before the system repair drone can fix things, especially since they're not going for Cologne Bay anyway. We go to store. Last chance to find a breach bomb. Nope. We can buy the heavy laser though instead of the and use that instead of the ion blast. So we'll be using this against the later phases, but we will keep the Hermes around just for phase 1. And let's take a quick look. Okay. I think we sell the scanners at this point because we're pretty much going here, here, there, exit. Maybe we can find an extra jump, but it doesn't look like it. Since we know where we're going anyway. We know this is a fight because we saw it when we still had the scanners. Let's get a bit of engines, max at our reactor. This is a not enough time event. Our Hermes missile doesn't do anything here because of that Defense 2 drone. Unfortunately, we aren't quite killing everyone here because they have anti-personnel drone. Wow. Oops. Get in there, kill this person. So yeah, here, there, base. We might actually fight the flagship before the base. The way the pathing has worked out just seems to be such that that'll be a reasonable thing to do. Actually, should I take repair? Let's take repair first, actually, because we don't know if there's anything here. We do know that there's something at the repair station. We can go here, here, jump back and fight the flagship before the base. Investigate. This gives us a guaranteed NG but no scrap. We'll take the top one, which has a 50-50 chance of an NG and scrap. We got the bad option, but... Cloak. I think that actually was aimed at my clone base, so I'm glad that we did dodge that. Do the rest of this with our conventional weapons. Wondering if we should go here. I wish this joined up to the base, but we could potentially go here, jump back, and then dive through to the base. Probably not worth it. Am I damage buffering my weapons? I guess so. Yeah, do that. So, fight the flagship ahead of the base. It's phase 1, we'll do the usual side hacking stuff. That's a little awkward. I think actually we'll reset that hack. We have loads of time, let's just jump to the base, reset that. In addition to making it difficult for me to clone my guys, it's also right in the middle of the ship and splits everything in half. I'll do that just out of annoyance. Well, they're determined to be annoying here. I'm gonna cloak now because my shields are down from the hack. We'll probably end up taking scratch damage in this fight because of that shield hack, but we'll see. We might actually be able to do it with no damage at all. Probably not. Yeah, we ended up taking damage there because of the shield hack. Oh well. Oh yeah, bring these guys back now. Take that down. Actually fight you in here. Seems we can lock them down in that room. Get in there. Lock down. The 2 crystals should be able to smash that. Cool. And you'll run to defend the shields in a moment, and we'll lock you in when you do that. And my boarders will actually win this. They'll just punch the shields down, we don't even need to use our conventional weapons. So, minor scratch damage there because shield hack, what can you do? We nearly actually managed to do it with no damage at all despite the shield hack, which I have done before, but we weren't quite able to manage it there. I think our first Hermes missile didn't actually hit, and that contributed to that happening. Put the Hermes missile away now, and just use these very, very strong conventional weapons. In phase 2, they are going to board with a boarding drone. Let's leave... Should we leave 2 crew behind? Yeah, leave 2 crystals behind, board these 2 into missiles. Hack shields, blow those up. What can we do with this scrap? We'll upgrade the backup battery before phase 3, I guess. Yeah, this isn't going to last very long. We killed them before they even get a drone surge, not quite. But they only just barely got it off. Like, I haven't been using these conventional weapons throughout, but they are very, very strong. I just haven't needed them, because my boarding is also very, very strong. We have Zoltan Shield bypass, so we will board directly into missiles. They will mind control one person, but our pilot and our weapons guy are both immune. It'll probably end up being one of the boarders. No, it's Zoltan. Just ignore that and board 4 people right away. Break missiles and mind control. He'll do no more than like 1 or 2 points of damage. Yeah, mind control's down. Zoltan shield is down. Hack those shields. Start punching other stuff since I'm gonna just get rid of the shields with hacking. And I see you doing that. We're not allowing it. Sad, this would have been... whatever. This would have been a 0 damage fight if not for the shield hack in phase 1. But still, that was an extremely comfortable run. We were not in danger for even a nanosecond of that entire run. I'm not sure our hull even fell to yellow at any point in that run. Very, very easy, very strong run. The usual long-range scanners ratio of about 1 ship defeated for every 2 beacons explored. Lots and lots of scrap. Typical Crystal B things. So that's another B ship we've listed off. Let's see if that's what trend will continue. 3, 2, 1, go. No. We are finally off the B ships. We are on to NGC instead, which is quite likely the strongest ship in the game, or at least the most consistent. So that will be our next one, but I hope you enjoyed the run, and I will see you for NGC. Bye for now.